so we should probably do a slight apology for the random change in quality of sound.
We just got hit by something. Wow, 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 wow. Oh no, weird sounds. The Speed Force just hit us with its time waves of magnitudes of the Infinity Force, and we have suddenly our sound is a little bit better.
Hey, all right.
Hey.
Yeah, those things happen.
Yeah.
Except I don't think that's how the Speed Force works.
I don't know. I'm reading off the teleprompter.
Well, let's ask the class. That's how.
Oh boy.
All right. And in 5, 4.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming on back to the comic book review segment of Stapled Together. This is our second review. Part 2, yes, where Sudon and Ooze will be discussing Justice League.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Sudon.
I'm Peachy.
And I'm Ooze. Justice League number 9. Variant cover by Jim Lee. Look at that cover.
Pretty cool.
You guys see it? You guys saw it, right? That's fine. Anyways, so if you guys don't remember, we left off in Justice League number 8 with Legion of Doom.
When did the moon get blown up?
In the first one!
What happened? Remind me.
There was bad things happening, and they're like, it's because of the moon. We gotta blow the moon up. Superman, go punch the moon. And Superman punched the moon, and it got destroyed. Yeah, I think you need to listen to our podcast.
I might have to go back and listen to our podcast. Because I don't remember that. I'm like, what happened?
I remember that.
Yeah, it's the moon getting blown up.
By Superman.
By Superman's punch.
I'm sure if I listen to the episode, I'll remember me remembering reading it.
Yeah, what, the last one was the Legion of Doom? That cover right there? Yeah. With the Joker cover. That's a nice cover.
I had to pick that one up myself.
Obviously, it's on the Joker section of the DC wall now.
Yes.
Here in Studio B.
Cool that you're gonna have the Flash's variant cover up there. All Jim Lee as well.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't pick that one up. I want to. I want to, but I just couldn't afford it today.
I hope you do.
Yeah, me too.
He has a Flash / Jugger wallet. Jugger.
/ Green Lantern ring. Or Lantern rings wall.
Just the beginnings of the DC area.
DC.
Got a little bit of Wonder Woman up behind me here in Studio B.
Yep.
Studio
But yeah,
B.
so in Justice League number 8, Legion of Doom, we found out kind of Lex's plan of what's going on, and he sort of made a deal with the Batman Who Laughs.
Right.
That if he tells him what's going on, that he'll be set free, which will, I assume, lead into the Batman Who Laughs miniseries that is coming out here soon.
Yeah, that's going to be another one of those, like, damn it, I need to pick up a new book series.
Yep.
Like that DC Nation that came out just recently there with that Batman Who Laughs and the Robin behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty wicked looking. So.
Yeah, I think it's like the big baddies of the universe, like countdown. I think he's on that as the biggest threats to the DC universe. I'm curious to read that. But
it's because he's Batman, but he's bad. Like
bad man. Nobody knows what it's like
to be the bad.
No.
Alright, but yeah, we're on to Justice League 9 now. So we're back to the hero's perspective, which we're continuing Snyder because the last one was Tiny and 4.
Yep.
Snyder writing, and then George Jimenez is the
Inside artist.
Inside artist.
Great inside art on those books.
Dude.
The great use of color too with Alejandro Sanchez. Just
super saturated. Man.
Yeah,
lots of everything going on.
That is what I like about the inside art a lot, is the saturation of the colors. It's good use. Like, there might be a bunch of stuff happening on the page, but you, like, know what everything is.
Yeah.
And his shadows make sense. Like, especially with the art, the coloring, the shadows make sense, because, like, Superman's in space a lot. Especially in this one, we're going to get to that here in a second, but you can see, like, sections where the sunlight is one side, but the reflection of the light from the earth is on another side, so you can kind of see one's a lighter blue, one's a more brighter yellow, or types. So I like that he has an idea that you can, through this, just lighting everywhere.
That's awesome.
Makes it shadows is really good. I dig that, but those guys need to stay together.
Yeah,
I mean,
forever.
Although I don't agree with that. I think we need to allow Capullo to rejoin Snyder once in a while, because Greg Capullo is a great artist as well.
Yes.
I like going back to last week's episode, that Amazing Spider-Man that was done by Humberto Ramos. He's got his own colorist also that's been with him for as long as I've known about the artist Delgado, and his colors just complement the art so well that when you find a pairing like that, they know what's up, and it makes them the money. So
Yeah.
I have to say one thing about this art before we completely jump in. The cover art, the Jim Lee cover, this is not my favorite.
It is not. He's too muscular.
Yeah, he's too big.
For my taste.
Yeah, I think I would want him to be a little bit skinnier, but he looks like he doesn't have an upper lip. He's like valuing his lip. It's really weird how he looks. Like, the mask just looks odd to me on how.
The Speed Force looks wispy too. Mask. Oh yeah, yeah. It's kind of like.
Jim Lee is really good, but honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think Flash with his mouth open while running is probably just a bad idea.
Yeah.
Mostly bugs. Lots
Protein.
of bugs. No. No.
I don't know, it just something seems a little off there. Like,
he's had much better covers for sure.
For sure. And so that I mean, nothing to take away from the book, but Jim Lee's, this one was definitely not my favorite.
I think I know what the favorite is. It's not even out yet.
Oh yeah.
I have not looked at the Aquaman.
No.
I'm eager to see that one. I may be picking that one up. I'm gonna go back and pick up that Flash when I have a chance, if it's still there. But
yeah,
I mean, it's Jim Lee, and these covers, man, are just badass.
They are. It's a great cover. I really dig it. But I'm like, it's not his. That's of the ones, because so far Cyborg was my least favorite of the group.
It was kind of just meh.
Cyborg and then Manhunter, I just
Yeah, well, Manhunter's Manhunters.
But I Diglett. What's up?
Oh no, I was gonna ask which was your favorite. Which has been your favorite so far? Wonder Woman.
I really like the Joker cover. What was the other Legion of Doom variant? Do you remember?
It wasn't Black Manta.
No.
Flip. No, it was.
Mine personally has been that Wonder Woman.
The Wonder Woman's awesome.
She's about to go up on my wall here very soon.
It's a toss up between Wonder Woman. Superman's was pretty cool, although
That's
basic.
another one I didn't get.
Batman's was pretty okay.
I didn't get that one
really
either.
good Batman.
I didn't get the Batman cover. So
Neither did I.
didn't know.
Nor Batman nor Superman. I should have gotten them both. Hopefully they're still there. I need a gift certificate. Wedding anniversary, 10th anniversary is coming up.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Say no
Know
more,
what I
say
mean?
no
You know
more.
what I mean?
Not what I just no.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
What's the?
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
the variant was the Cyborg. Okay, I just couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, I think Joker is definitely my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. A close second would be that Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is the one for me.
And then Hawk Girl was really good.
I like the Hot Girl one a lot. I look at that one a lot.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I'm sure I saw it, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, man, I need to go back and grab that, at least Superman and Batman.
Yeah, she's pretty fierce. I need to go back and get the Batman. I have all of the Jim Lee variants except for the Batman.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't know that Jim Lee was doing variants at that time for that. So I just grabbed what I had.
Me neither.
But you grabbed them anyway.
Oh. No, I knew.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about this book.
Inside now, it's continuing back to the heroes side, which I know we were confused. We thought they were going to do every fifth one was going to be for the Legion of Doom,
Right.
and that was kind of cool. But this is also the beginning of the Drown Earth Prelude, which is the next story arc. Aquaman's going to be big here in the next couple of months. So
Pushing that movie.
they have a movie coming out?
As far as I know, it's
Wow!
just... It's a rumor I heard.
Did you know? Yes.
I try to not know.
I am pretty stoked about it.
Yeah.
But where would you like to start?
Well, we start off with the old couple bickering of Clark and Bruce. They're bickering back and forth because Superman is trying to put the moon back together because, as we discussed, at some point the moon was destroyed, got punched. Actually, I think that was Martian Manhunter and not Superman.
Oh, really?
But
I thought
still.
it was Superman.
I'm pretty sure it was Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
But still destroyed.
Did he talk it to death?
Like, I have
Talks
lost
me to
my people.
Oh God!
The last of
This
my
again.
time.
Does
It's all
anyone
like,
have a giant moon gun?
you're like, I am cracking up here. Fuck that. Moon dust. It's just, I don't want to be anymore. I like how they did this part, although I had a really hard time with this because I know that they're trying to... They have lines around the speech bubbles that are kind of indicating who they are. And as a colorblind individual, I was like, are these all the Justice League? Is that Flash? I see red and it looks like blue lines going around the moon, and it's all Supes, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But give you a little visual reference there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't he, just use his looking at it power?
like he built the Great Wall of China?
Yeah, exactly.
Rebuilt the Great Wall of China with his eyes.
Yeah. Just has that power.
It's different universe.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Chris Reeve.
He was Superman at one point.
Yeah, so Bruce is just basically like, we could improve on the moon. We can just put it back together with magic. It could be like a base to stop enemies coming through. We can make it better. And Clark's like, shut up, Bruce. I know. I'm gonna put this back together. Just me. I'm gonna do it with my hands.
Piece by piece.
Yeah. And Bruce is kind of just complaining and whatever. And Superman's like, I know this is a long, tedious process. And Batman's like, the moon, it could be so much better. And he's like, I'm not talking about the moon. Because we see him getting repaired because he broke all of his appendages a couple issues ago.
Right.
Or Lex broke them for him.
With the doorknob of doom.
Doorknob of doom. Hashtag doorknob of doom.
Because Superman gets attacked by creatures that were living on the moon's surface at one point,
Supposedly,
called
yeah.
Coronavores,
Which apparently eat solar power?
solar radiation, such. So they usually leech off of dead, dying stars and just sit there. And I guess they were there and
On the dark side of the moon.
who happens to
Absorbing energy.
absorb or be filled with lovely sun radiation.
Superman!
Ayo.
And